Today we will discuss about the input-output functions in C. First we have to know about what is the input and what is the output. Input means to provide the program with some data to be used in the program. Output means which is to display the data on the screen or write the data to a printer or to the file. So input means what we give to the computer, output what it displays. C programming language provides many built-in functions, means predefined functions to read any given input and to display data on the screen when there are needed the output to the result. Okay, these built-in functions are present in the C header files. So in the C we have the header files. In the header files we consist these built-in functions. We have to specify that name of specify the name of that header file, which a particular function we are using in that program. Input output in C. In the C language has the standard libraries which allows input and output in a program. In the C that is defined stdio.h, that is standard input output library in the C, which has methods for input and output, inputting the data to the program or outputting output the data on the output devices. The standard input-output header file named stdio.h contains the definition of the functions like the printf and scanf. Printf is used to display the output on the screen, and scanf is used to take input from the from user respectively. Okay. In the C, these library functions are classified into three categories: console IO functions, disk IO functions, and port IO functions. Console IO functions means which uses the console, different input-output devices. Disk IO function, disk is used as the input-output, and ports are used as the input-output functions. Here we will discuss about the console IO functions. Console IO functions. That means the functions which accepts input from the keyboard and produce output on the screen. Means the keyboard standard input device is used to give the input to the computer and produce the output on the standard output device, that is the screen. And again these console IO functions are classified as the formatted console IO functions and unformatted console IO functions. The difference between these two functions is formatted IO functions allows input and output to be formatted as per the requirements of the user. As per our requirements, those can be formatted by using these formatted console IO functions. Okay, these are two types, that is the formatted and unformatted. This is the chart which displays the functions related to these formatted and unformatted. We have the four data types in different data types in the C. For those data types we can use different formatted input-output functions. For any type, either that may be the char, int, float or string, we are using scanf as the input function and printf as the output functions. By using these printf and scanf functions, we can format the input as well as the output by using different format specifications. Unformatted functions which we cannot format. Unformatted functions can only be used with character data type, either that may be the char or string. We cannot apply these functions for int, float or other data types. So for character type data type we can use the getCH, getCHE and getCare for the input functions as the For the output, we can use PutCH and PutCare. For the string type, we use the getS as the input function and PutS as the output function. We can learn in detail about these functions. Formatted console IO functions. Formatted functions allows us to read input from the keyboard and display the output on the screen, which to be formatted according to the user requirements. And these formatted IO functions accept and are the present the data in particular format. Okay, the standard C library consists of two functions to perform these output and output. For input, for the output function we can use the printf. For the input function we can use the input scanf function. Output function, which is the printf functions. This is the one of the main output function is the in the C is the printf. This statement is used to print the values passed as the parameters to it, which is displayed on the screen. Okay, the output which is to be displayed on the screen to be specified within the double quotes. This function is used for displaying the output on the screen. That means the data is moved from the computer memory to the output device. We have different syntaxes for this printf function. Just we can use the string within the double quotes. Whatever the string we are specified by using the printf, that is to be displayed on the screen. For example, printf string. Always the string to be displayed within the double quotes only. For example, printf welcome to Prathibha virtual classes. And another type of syntax is the printf. Here we can specify the within the double quotes format string, and after that we can specify the different number of arguments, var1, var2, like this. Here this format, as well as we call this as the control string, which it may consist characters which are simply printed as they are, like this string, like the above syntax. And it can also consist the conversion specifications which begins with the percent sign. In the last video we discussed format specifiers in the C, which always starts with the percent sign. And we can also use the escape sequences, which can be used which are started with the backslash sign, and which can be used to display the output in some different formats. And here var1, var2 are the output data items. Okay. When we are using this var1 value, var2 like up to variable n, the argument must be matched with the order and type of the format string. If we specify here int and char, here also you can specify the int and char. The order must be followed. Input function, that is the scanf function. This is the formatted input function, which refers the inputting the data which has been arranged in the particular format. In this, by using this input function, we can arrange the data in particular format. For this, we can use the scanf function. This function allows us to read the formatted data and automatically convert the numeric information into the integers as well as into the float. The general form of the scanf function is scanf format string, as well as we call this as the control string, and we can specify the after the format string we can specify the arguments with the ampersand, starting with the ampersand symbol. This format string may consist the conversion specifiers or format specifiers, which specifies the format specifier for particular data type. It also specifies the field format in which data is to be entered, and the arguments, argument 1, argument 2 up to argument can be the variables. These arguments may be the variables as well as it may be the array name. And these variables always must preceded by an ampersand, which represents the address of the variable. And array name, if we use the array name, that should not, the name should never begin with the ampersand. If we use the array name, that should not be the start with the ampersand. Only that start with the ampersand when they are the variables. For example, here we declare the variable int avg. Okay, here float, percent, glaze, these are divided. The format specifier for int is the percent d. We are reading percent d. That variable is stored in the average. So in the scanf we have to specify the ampersand. Okay, and for the float variable per percentage, per per, we declared the variable name percent f ampersand per. If you want to read the grade, the format specifier to be used is the percentage c, and this is the variable, so we use the percentage grade. Here is the simple small example program. Here we used the in the printf we are specifying enter an integer. Okay, we have to enter the integer, we are reading the integer. So in the scanf we have to specify the percent d, which is related to the integer data type, and a variable a is to hold the data, so that is to be used as the ampersand a. Okay, and if we want to display that printf number, which type of data to be displayed? Integer type. So we have to specify percent d. The value from where we have to display, from the value a we have to display. So enter an integer. When I entered the value as a 4, it displays number is equal to 4, like this output. Okay, this is the simple example of using printf and scanf. And next is the unformatted functions. Here we cannot use the format. No need of using the formats. Okay, without using formats we can read the input from the keyboard. But these can be applied only for the character types. Okay, unformatted input output functions only work with the character data type. Either that may be the character type or character array, that is the string. These do not require any format specifiers, because these work with only with that character data type. Okay, these input output functions are used to read a single input from the user at console, and it also allows us to display the value in the output to the user at the console. Okay, so it can use it to read from any console or write to the any console. Okay, only character data can be used with these functions. Unformatted input as well as the unformatted output functions. Unformatted input functions. Okay, these unformatted input functions are used to read the input from the keyboard by user accessing the console. And these input values could be any primitive data type or any array type. Some of the input functions are getCH, getCHE, getCare and getS. getCH reads a single character from the user at the console without echoing it. Means it does not display when we are giving the input from the keyboard. getCHE, it reads a single character from the user at console and echoing it displays. GetCare reads a single character from the user at the console and echoing it, but needs an enter key to be pressed at the end. Up to the user presses enter, it takes the input from the user. GetS, it reads a single string entered by the user at a console. It reads these three functions are used to read the single characters. But getS is used to read the single string. That means some sentence can be read from the user. Unformatted output functions. Like the unformatted input functions, unformatted output functions. These are used to display the output to the user at the console. These output values could be of any primitive data type or the array type. Some of the output unformatted functions are PutS, PutCH, PutCare. PutS displays the single string's value at the console. That means at the monitor. PutCH displays the single character. PutCH displays the single string. PutCH, PutChar displays the single character. Okay, we will discuss in detail about these. Character IO functions, that is the GetCare function. This function reads character type data from the standard input. It reads one character at a time till the user presses the enter key. Up to the user presses the enter, only one character to be read from by using this function. And it returns a single character from a standard input device. This function does not require any arguments, though a pair of empty parentheses must follow the way. Like this, and it is defined in the stdio.h. The syntax or general form of this function is the character variable equal to getChar. For example, if we declare the variable e as the character type, C, for C, we can, if we want to input or read the data from the keyboard, you can directly use like this, C is equal to getChar. And it reads only single character at a time. Okay, this is the example. Here we used stdio.h. This is the standard input output, which consists the input output functions. GetChar also defined in the stdio.h. Here we are using the character data type, that is the character C, variable declared, printf, enter a character, it displays the label C is equal to getChar. For the C variable, we are reading from the keyboard, getChar. The what is the character it reads from the keyboard to be displayed by using it is to be displayed by using printf %c, because it is the C is the character type. So we are using the format specifier %c. The output, when we are executing this program, enter a character. I pressed the C. After that I press enter. It displays the entered character is C. Okay, here instead of using the scanf, standard input function in scanf, here we are reading the character type by using the getChar function. Another input function is the unformatted input function is the getCH. This function reads the alphanumeric characters. That means alphabets as well as the numeric characters can be read by using this. GetCH is used, getChar is used to only read the character type, but getCH is used to read the alphanumeric from the user. But the entered character will not be displayed. That does not encode, means does not be displayed when you are pressing. This function is defined in the conio.h, conio.h header file. When you want to use this function, you have to include this header file. For example, here we included these two header files, and of character type ch, we are displaying press any character by using printf. GetCH function is used to read the input from the keyboard. Printf passed character. When we are executing, it displays press any character. Here I pressed some character, but it does not displays because we are used the getCH. The pressed character is, when we are displaying this output, it displays what you are pressed, G. That is the output to be displayed here. Another unformatted input function is getChe. Okay, this function also reads the alphanumeric characters. Alphanumeric character input from the user. The entered character will be echoed to the user until the user presses the any key. And this function also defined in the conio.h. The general form of this is the character variable is called getChe. GetCH does not echoes, but it echoes. Means it does not display the what is the user presses, but it echoes. Okay, here the press any character. Okay, getCH, pressed character is G. Okay, here we are using GetCH. Here also it displays, that is the G. It echoes until you presses any. The output function, that is the PutChar. This function prints only character at a time. Single character can be displayed by using PutChar. This function is used for printing character to a screen at current cursor location. Where is the cursor location? At that place it displays. It is defined in the stdio.h. Like the getChar is defined in the stdio.h, like that PutChar is also defined in that. The general form of this is PutChar character, or PutChar the character variable. Okay, here is the simple example. When here we read this character C, we assign the character K. PutChar, just instead of using printf, you can use the PutChar like this. What is the value in the C? K, that is displayed as the output. Okay, this is the another simple program. Using this function is for clearing the screen. It is defined in the conio.h, so we are included this. Here we declare the one character variable ch. Printf, press any character. I want to read using the PutChar. So here, GetChar. So ch, get che. Okay, printf, pressed character is PutChar ch. Instead of using printf, the format specifier, here we are using PutChar ch. Ch consists the value. So get ch. Okay, this is to holding the output. The output displays press any key, you pressed the F and it displayed the pressed character is, what is that? You pressed the F. So it displays. The another output function is PutCH. It prints the alphanumeric character. PutChar prints only character type. PutCH prints to the output on the output device alphanumeric. PutCH function is used for printing character to a screen at current cursor location. It is defined in the conio.h. The general form of this is PutCH character or character variable. Okay, here we are using getCH is used to read the input from the keyboard, and PutCH is used to display the output. When we are using the getCH, it does not echo. It means the pressed character will not be displayed. Press any character. Here we pressed, but that does not display because here we use the getCH. Okay, after that PutCH, pressed character is yes. What you are pressed? Yes. So it displays. Again we used getCH. Generally this getCH at the last statement when you are closing the main function, because it is used to hold the output. Another function, we have the again we have the string input output function, that is the getS and putS. GetS for the input, putS for the output. The getS function is called the string input function. Okay, this function reads a full string, even blank spaces present in the string. But the scanf functions leaves the string after the blank. When we are giving the input using the scanf, when it encounters the blank, it leaves the after the spaces, but it reads up to the user presses the enter. That means the getS function is used to get any string from the user. GetS to read. Reading from where? It reads the keyboard. It reads the string from the keyboard until the user presses the enter key. It is defined in the stdio.h. The syntax is getS string variable. Okay, this is the example of using getS function. Okay, here character array we declared because we are entering the string, and here we are using the string function getS. So enter the string getS ch. Up to the 30 characters you can enter. 30 characters length of string can be entered. The entered string is percentage ch string type, so we are displaying the percentage. Entered the string is Prathibha. Enter the string, so I entered the Prathibha as the input. The output should be displayed as string. Okay, here is the another example. Here we declared the character array with the size 100. This is for clearing the screen. Enter the name. Okay, getS name. Here we are reading the name by using the getS. Printf hello. After the hello, I want to display the name. So hello, here I am specified %yes. And after that, it enters into the backslash n, means it goes into the cursor, moves to the next line and displays the have a nice day. In the percentage place, I want to display the what is the value in the name variable. So here specified the name. Okay, enter your name. So I displayed the Prathibha. And hello, here Prathibha. After that, have a nice day to be displayed in the next line. Okay, this is the using of the getS function. And another function is the PutS. This is the string output function, unformatted string output function. This function is used to print the character array or string on the console, that means on the screen. This is similar to the printf function, but we cannot print other than the characters. Printf can be used to display the any data type variables, but PutS only work with the character types. PutS is opposite to the getS. Like getS is used to read the input, PutS is used to display the output. It is also defined in the stdio.h. The syntax for that is the just use the PutS, and in the parentheses you can specify the string. So str should be the character array. Okay, any string type variable. Here this is the example, that is the character array with 25 as its size. Enter your name. Here we are reading the name by using the getS into the variable c and displaying using the PutS. Instead of using the printf, you can display the character type with PutS. Enter your name. It reads the Harsha and displays the output as the Harsha. Okay, these are the different input. This is also the another example. Here we defined the name, which consists the array size is 100. This function is used to clearing the screen. Okay, here enter your name, getS name, and it is displaying hello. And hello is reading PutS print. It means like the instead of using printf, here we are using PutS hello. Just like it hello is as it is displayed. PutS name is the variable which consists of whatever the name you entered, that is to be read into this and displayed. That is enter your name. I pressed the what is that, the string Harsha, and pressed the enter. So here into the name it displays the Harsha. After that I am displaying PutS have a good day, as it is displayed. This is the example of, instead of using the use it to display the string or character type, instead of using printf, you can use the PutS like this: PutS hello, PutS have a good day, like that. Up to now we are using the printf, but here we use the PutS. Here used name is the variable. What is that? Character variable. This is the output of using this function. Okay, this is about the formatted input output functions.